What's up guys, welcome to, well there's no science, but this is CK Woodworks. And I'm so excited to say that these are the guys who are going to be making my vision of what this is going to look like on the inside a reality. So Chris is inside, we'll go say hi to him in a minute. Here is the van. We now have 2 roof fans plus the solar, so it does look like a full FBI surveillance van spec. We got the police wheels on there, the tints obviously, which are so sick. And talking of sick, look at this. So this was Chris's old van. Well, he still owns this one, but this is what he had when I first met him. He heard me drive off in that and was like, I need a V8 in my life. This one's only the V6. So he bought that. So he's now getting rid of the V6. So if you guys want to buy a lifted V6, I'll hook you up. I'll give you Chris's details. But he now has this, which is identical to mine, apart from it's a 2003. His is super clean. There's no like dents or anything in the back. He's already put his front bumper on that came off of his V6, and he has the suspension lift coming, I believe, next week. This is lifted 5 inches. He's going 6 inches on this one, plus 35-inch tires instead of the 33s that he's got. So it is going to be an absolute beast. I can't wait to see him finish. But today, whoa, did you hear that? That was like 1,000 text messages at once. But today we are here to talk about the Bang Bus, and we're gonna get everything sorted out. I have all of the stuff now. It's all arrived, so let's go in. And what's up, dude?
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, everybody. This is Chris. He is the genius that is gonna get all of this from my head into the back of a van.
Yes.
So yeah, so this is the shop. This is where dreams are made.
The magic happens.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of dusty in here, right?
A little bit.
So yeah, I figured today we'll just like go through kind of what I've got in mind.
Sure.
I'll tell you, I've been texting Chris and like going, can we do this? Can we do that? Like, what about this though? What about like a hidden drawer? What about blah, blah, blah? And so today is basically where I'm able to get everything down. We'll come up with the blueprint, come up with the plans, and then start actioning it. I don't know if we're going to get to actually building anything today, but certainly I'm going to show Chris all the stuff that I have, the fridge, the batteries that I've got, the water tank, all of that stuff. And then I think we're going to look at some doors and hinges and that kind of stuff. Yeah, cool. All right, so should we get into it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Look at that. Who needs a tripod?
Bam!
There we go. All right, I'll stick that there. Pointed at that whiteboard. Let me show you guys, in case you couldn't really see that. So the idea being that normally this would be, so this would look like this, right? So I've got my kitchen counter here. I've got my little, whatever this is going to be. Maybe this is going to have like shoes in it or extra storage for clothes or whatever. And then when you pull out this piece of countertop from under the bed and you lay it in there, then you get this, and now we've got this single piece like that. Yep. And now we get one big L shape. So that's the basic idea behind the layout. Now, the other thing, so we've got cabinets up the top. Imagine this is looking in through the door, so you open the door, you look in. These are the cabinets that face you. My kitchen counter is going to be opposite you right here, like this. And then this is the back of the chest of drawers on the passenger side. I bought some LED strip lights, and the very first time I met Chris and we were talking about ideas, I said that I wanted some really nice mood lighting with like LED downlights. And he was saying that he has this like channel strip stuff that will allow us to basically put in like a channel.
Notch the bottom and then do a super clean look, you know, with a lens on it. So you don't have the LED light showing.
Right.
It's
just a plastic strip.
Just a plastic strip.
Ah, this is gonna be magic. This is gonna be so good. I can't wait. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let me show you all the stuff that I've got that we're gonna have to like work around. Okay. And then, do you think you have to like draw this up, because this isn't really a particularly professional way of doing it? Like,
you can, or
yeah. How do you normally do it?
Just do it.
I like it. Just do it. And the moment you guys have all been waiting for, Diesel Dog. What's up, buddy? Chilling. It's lovely and cool in here. Got the fans blasting, number 1. Number 2, he's got his windows open, he's got his water, his food. Money. Alright dude, so here's all my stuff. Yeah, so here's the lights. So these have got the the little sensors in them, so that they'll do the
to the music, right?
Yeah. So I can have it be like, you know, warm white, nice, and then I can also have it be full party mode.
Cool.
So there's the strip lights. Now this right here, if you want to grab that out, that, my friend, is a tankless water heater / shower. So
that's gonna go here,
water
right?
in. Yeah, so that'll go on the door.
Probably notch this out, right?
Yeah, so I think we can like sink
it in.
that in. So basically the idea behind this is that this whole back section will open up and create my bathroom, because trying to put a shower on the inside without a pop top, impossible. But what I can do is I can utilize all of this space. You see how there's all of this empty space back here, is we can cut this out and use that to put that inside. And then when I want to shower, I just open my door. There'll be a curtain that clips on here that goes down so that my bed doesn't get wet. There'll be another curtain that clips on here and here that goes down. And then that's it. I have a full, well, more than a full-size shower cubicle. I can keep all of my toiletries and stuff either in here or in this side, and it basically just becomes a cool little shower bathroom area. Then
you can do a double with the rain head, and
there you go, side body jets.
Damn.
Now we're talking. Now that's producer Michael like mansion state. That'd be cool, yeah. So okay, so mine's gonna have body jets, yeah, steam sauna, shower. So this, okay, so this is the tap. So this is gonna go up front. Yeah, you probably better get that out.
And we'll go over there.
Yeah, so that's gonna go on the front. So
sink.
That's, yeah, so that's the sink. So I didn't want to be messing around trying to like do my dishes in a tiny little camping sink, and you see them in RVs and stuff and they're just useless. I wanted to go fully functional, so this thing is badass.
So let me show you, so I'll get something real quick.
Okay, cool. So yeah, this is like a proper full-size sink, and basically what this has is this grate in the bottom so that things can dry, and then also it has like a strainer so that I can make sure that no like grotty stuff goes down into my pipes and into my grey water.
So say we'll sink this a little bit lower, and then we'll be able to cover it with whatever countertop we use. And then when you're ready, when you want to use it,
dude, like drill a little hole in it so you can just pull it out.
Yeah, whatever notch this is.
No, I mean in this, so that you can just pull it out,
pop it out.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be
nice. We'll get a
nice.
cool, clean little handle, little thing.
Yeah. Perfect. And do you think we could maybe do double duty and make it out of some like hardwood that we can then use as a chopping board?
Yeah, you can use that. Yeah. Or whatever the countertop is.
Yeah, just make it all look
so
like
you won't see it.
Yeah.
It's just clean.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Well, there you go. There's ideas. I actually quite like the thought of having like a chopping board though, where that's my actual chopping board.
Okay, we could laminate that so if you do want to make it look clean, or you can flip around and then that's the chopping board. Boy, give me some.
That's why this guy does what he does. Got all the ideas.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's the sink. This is my water tank, so this will sit there. So we've kind of got to build the bed around that. Yeah. The size, the height, and everything. So yeah, this is I think it's a 25 gallon. So yeah, not huge, but should be fine just for me and the doggo, obviously. What else we got? Oh, this, I don't know. There we go. This, my friend, is money. Literally, this is $1,000. Put it down there. That is what $1,000 worth of lithium battery looks like, ladies and gentlemen, and I have 2 of them. So I wanted to make sure that I had plenty of power, and so yeah, this one, 100 amp hours, lithium. You can drain it all the way down to 0. And
we'll mount this somewhere?
This will go on the right side. So water is going to go on the left side, power is going to go on the right side.
Cool.
That's where I'm going to do it. Because then we're going to have to mount, so you see I've got my wires coming in from the solar.
Oh yeah.
So they will run those kind of through and down into whatever we decide that it's going to fit in down here. This is my Renogy charge controller. So this right here is what manages the electricity from the alternator and also from the solar panels. I haven't even looked at this yet. That's pretty cool. There you go, that little guy. So again, I wanted to run solar, so I have I have 2 160 watt solar panels on the roof, 320 watts of solar, but I don't want to have to rely on that because obviously on days like today, when there's smoke in the air, it's very difficult to get a full charge on your batteries. So what I can do is tap into my alternator on the van. That will then charge the batteries when I'm driving. So basically, I should never have to worry. Unless I'm parked for like 3 days, I should never have to worry about how much electricity I've got. I should always have plenty. So this little guy from Renogy, this is what's going to do all of that for me. Hey, where are the, oh, they're all hidden. I was like, where are the inputs? So yeah, super clean.
Oh, you probably popped these off?
Yeah, I think so. And then, yeah, so look, alternator charging, solar charging, battery charging, charged. Wow. Awesome. So this is a 2000 watt, 2000? 1000? No, it's 2000 that I bought. 2000 watt pure sine wave inverter, which means that it's the cleanest power you can get. So when you're running electrics, when you're running TVs or laptops or whatever, you want nice clean power. This bad boy is what is going to turn the 12 volt juice out of this into, is it 110 over here? Yeah, 110, there you go. In the UK we're 240, so I was getting confused. So yeah, that's what this is going to do. We've got the 3 outlets here, and so basically we'll plug extensions into here, and then we will run those around the van. And so I'm going to have outlets in the kitchen area, I'm going to have outlets up in the bedroom, I'm going to have an outlet back here so that when I'm outside, if I want to do something like, I don't know, whatever you might need power for outside, I can. And then also one over by that door as well, so that if I'm cooking off of that side and I want to plug something in, Bluetooth speaker, whatever, I can do that. So this is going to give me my regular house plug power, and for everything else it will just run off the regular 12 volt like a cigarette lighter type thing, or USB. So I'm actually going to get all of the plugs are going to be the double plugs, like the double face plates with the USBs in them. Yeah. So every single one will have USBs. Yep. Yeah. I figure it'd be stupid not to. Yeah. So yeah, this is essential. Oh, not forgetting that. So I'm a 12 volt fridge. Let's go around and take a look at this. Yeah, dude, you need this for your van so bad. So this is a 12 volt fridge. So right now it's plugged in to my Jackery power bank down here, which you guys have seen before. What do you think? What do you think? Now, there are companies that make these and they're super expensive. This one is not one of the super expensive ones. This one is an IceCo. It has great reviews on Amazon. And rather than, I think, 1,200 bucks, I think they are, for the, what's the make? I forget what the make is. ARB, but there's another one as well. ARB and Dometic make these fridges. So this one is IceCo, and you can see how big it is. So I turned this on when I was driving here. It was room temperature, and I plugged it in on my way over here, and water is already cold. So it's currently at 43 degrees. I have it set to go down to 38, 37. So you've got max mode, eco mode, so you can set it so that it just sips power. But honestly, like when I have this plugged in, once it's down to temperature, once it's cold, the compressor kicks in, dude, maybe every hour, like barely anything. And when it does, it uses, I think it's like 40 or 50 watts of power, and then it'll click off again. So I've had it running purely on this Jackery power bank from room temperature. I've had it cooled down to 37 degrees and stay there for 3.5 days. Damn. Just on this. Wow. So when I'm running it off solar, it'll run for it like, essentially it will just become a solar powered fridge.
You're not gonna really need that no more then?
Why? You want it?
No, I'm just saying you're gonna have solar power.
Like, so you might not need that?
I like that. I like the orange though.
So yeah, this will be on like a cool little sliding drawer to come out, so that then I can just pop the lid up, get my goodies, get my beers, whatever, slide it in. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Look, it fits perfect right there. We'll take the speaker out.
You could cook, wash dishes.
Well, maybe that's the plan. I cook right here because then I'm next to the extractor fan. I'm next to the window. So if my cooker goes here, the other thing that I'd like to do that I think would be awesome for the cooktop is make part of the countertop, put it on a hinge so that you lift it up and the stove is underneath. So you don't have to get the stove out and put it on the top every time you want to use it. You just lift up the countertop and the stove actually sits a little bit down, and then the inside of the countertop could be the splashback. Okay. So you could put some like cool, I don't know, tile or something on it, so that when it's lifted up, it almost makes like a little kind of range, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
And then that way, if I want to cook in here, I just lift it up, cook. When I'm done, wipe it down, close it, and then it's all flush. I'm not having to like pull the stove out of a drawer or whatever. But I can lift up the stove and then take it outside and cook outside.
Right. I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, the other thing we need to talk about pretty off camera is a lockbox. Like a secure, bolted to the van, metal lockbox. Yeah. Probably somewhere in the garage so that I can put all my laptop and stuff in if I'm going out, just in case. Because van life is cool, but a lot of the times you're parking up and you're leaving your van while you're going on a hike or whatever. You're out in the middle of nowhere. And so as much as I would like to think that people are good, unfortunately some people aren't. So for those people that aren't, I don't want them having my nice stuff. So yeah, if we could do like a lockbox in the back that was basically impossible to get into, then that would be ideal. Okay, so there have been some more professional doodles than the ones that I'm able to draw. And we're basically figuring out the layout here for the kitchen. And so the design we've come up with is this is looking into the van as you come in through the doors. So the fridge will be on the right hand side. That's going to slide out on these nice sliders, all soft close. Above it, the stove is actually going to sit below the countertop. It's just a camping stove, like a portable one. And the countertop is going to hinge up. That's going to give us our backsplash. And then the front is then going to fold down, and then you'll be able to access the controls for that. So I've just had to buy another 2-burner stove because the one that I have is too thick, and we're working with very, very limited space here. So I've just bought another one, so I now have 2. But that is going to fit in there perfectly. Then this bit here, this is where the sink is going to go. This is going to be a sink in the top, and then underneath is going to be my grey water. One will go into a tank, the other one will go through the bottom of the van out into the gutter or nature, whatever. So I'll use biodegradable, like eco-friendly soap, and that way if I'm out in the woods, rather than fill up my grey water tank with dishwashing stuff, I can just let it run out and it'll just seep into the ground and it'll be fine. And then on the left, we're going to have drawers, so this will be for cutlery, pots, pans, that kind of thing. That's going to be here, bed, obviously. And then up top, we're undecided as to how many drawers we're going to go for, but we think 5 or 6 up the top, the big cabinets up there. And if we did 6, this from here to here is how wide the door would be, which I think is probably about right. And then this is how it's going to look when it's all closed. So you'll have a little skinny one that's going to fold down, plus the slide out for the fridge, big one for the sink, and then 3 next to it. So here's some color schemes. So I think I'm going to go with this for the cupboard doors, because I really like how this looks. The floor, you said the floor was like this, right?
Sort of, yeah.
So the floor is going to be this color. So if you imagine that that is the floor and the cabinets, which looks really good. And then we were looking at butcher block. Do you have a picture on your phone? So we have this stuff. So Chris suggested this, which is like a laminate, and they have so many different types, colors, shades, patterns, everything. But I really have my heart set on like a solid worktop. I want like a nice solid wood worktop. So we're gonna get some butcher block, which looks like this.
Walnut.
Yeah, that looks so good. Yeah. Oh, for sure. That's it. So that's going to be my countertop. So the color scheme is going to be dark floor, light cupboards, cabinets, dark countertop, light walls, light ceiling. And that should make the small space inside the van feel pretty good. I just asked Chris how long he thought it would take, and he reckons he can knock out all of these cabinets in like 3 days. So here's me thinking it was going to take me 6 months to build this thing. Oh mate, boy, he's going to get it done in a month. So yeah, I'm so excited about this. Next step, I've got to do the insulation. We've got to get the floor in. We've got to get the ceiling in. And once that's in, some window covers. Once that's done, then it's full steam ahead, right? Cool.
Production.
Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. Just a little look into what goes into building one of these things. As you can see, plenty of choices to be made. Lots of measuring and yeah, just figuring out exactly how things are going to work. And a lot of it is going to be done on the fly, right? We're going to be figuring out as we go. I'm saying we here, I mean both Chris. Of us. So yeah, it's going to be a work in progress, but that gives you an idea of what is going to happen with the van. A lot of you asking if I'm going to live in it full time. No, I still have my apartment. I love it, but this is going to be my adventure van, and I'm going to be able to, if I wanted to live in this for a month at a time, I'm building it so that it's going to be comfortable enough to do that. So yeah, I'm super excited. Can't wait to get it done. Can't wait to take you on the adventures. Yeah, I guess that's it, guys. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up because that really helps. Go over, throw Chris a follow. I'll put all of his information down in the description. And if you are in the LA sort of, well, I guess South Bay, yeah, anywhere really, Southern California area, and you need any custom cabinetry doing, dude, the shop looks so clean right now. Thanks. Last time I was here, the shop was full of cabinets and stuff for a big job he was doing. So yeah, if you need any like real high quality woodwork, Chris is your boy. Like I said, I'll link all this stuff in the description. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because I would love to see you here again. And as always, until next time, don't do anything I wouldn't do. See ya.